Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Mo, Monica, Mo Justin. All right. One, let me get to my Zoom. All I want to do is my Zoom. Just check your room. Okay, listen. Zoom is not free. So that's number one. You always have to pay a fee for Zoom, especially if you want to go live. I have been using Zoom forever because Zoom is a better platform for me. Shout out to the YouTube experience. It allowed me to advance myself in my personal career because I got an opportunity to explore its functionality in it in depth, and it really paid out when during COVID. So I am a Zoom lover. I love the platform Zoom, so I use it at every step of the way. Okay, I'm out here because one, I feel the need to see if I could just appeal to the um hmm I want to appeal to, it's not going to be my community, so I'm going to say the community, because I see what y'all doing. I know what y'all did last summer. I may not know what y'all did. Um I see you as clear as day, and this don't make any kind of sense. So my thought process, my initial thought process is just to come out here and try to quash it, quash what I can quash before it blows up into something else. But every adult on here is responsible for his or her own position. No matter what you take, what you say out your mouth, how you feel about something, you are accountable and responsible for your own, whatever you do. Um, Grown folks on this free app should not be openly blaming other folks for instigating stuff and getting them engrossed in shit. You end up in some stuff, it's because you allowed yourself to be put there. And that's it. And everybody knows how to everyone understands what that looks like. Oh, hey Nanya. I just was changing the thing. Nanya. Yeah. Hey, what's up? All right. So I named this video WARship. And I forgot something to put on it. Hold up. I need to go get this because you folks, John Frank just over there, he's having the WARship, the crazy woman on the Louisiana Purchase. She's over there having warships and stuff like that. Let me see something. Um, I was trying to put my Virgin type security onto my platform. Okay, let me just think what I was gonna do first. I said, let me come over here first. Since Nunya breached security before I could get security out here, I will try to reinvent my movement and leave that like that. All right. All right. That's number one. Number two, I was going to get something. Now I know what I was going to get. Um, every action, this has always been a standing principle of mine. Every action doesn't deserve a reaction, but I cannot prevent somebody from reacting on something the way that they feel. But I can say a few things about what I observed as being a woman, not being a queen, but as being a woman. And when folks. Yes, I was putting on my Virgin type security to just make the chat not get overwhelmed. I have a newcomer in the chat. Sarah is a newcomer here. I'm always intrigued by YouTube how I get newcomers to my live stream. People that were born on this year on August 17th. So welcome to Motown. Um all right, yeah. I figured that's what it was. This morning I was working on something. I was listening to John Frank's live a few minutes ago. I finished it and he kept saying, I'm waiting for Monica to go live. And I was like, damn, I was in the thing doing some things. I wonder if I set something to go live. So I did set something to go live. No, we're gonna help okay. So I was listening to John Frank's live and few things. Oh, wait, no, I have to go do this first. Hold up, I gotta go find something. I cannot stop until I do this with my title because y'all is killing me over here. Y'all playing in my face. We playing games. Oh, dag, I'm all the way dead. I was doing something with my videos earlier. See? You came in the back door? No, I just opened the door up the other way around. I swing it open differently. Um, it's a few things that John said on his platform earlier, and I hope I don't forget all of them. But one, the thing, um, his commentary on, um, no, I'm not gonna go into specifics on what you said because I feel like it's intentional at this point. The things that some folks on this free app are doing. And everybody is responsible for their own activities. But hold on, let me just find. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is, Mo. I'm finding what I'm looking for. Hold up. Copy this. Copy. Let me come over here to my live stream. Let me edit this live stream. Let me put a paste here. Great. That's what I got. Hey. So let me just say a few things. Um, One, y'all know on this shit, y'all can't jump Karen. So it sounds kind of stupid that y'all would start everybody that was on that panel, on Mo's panel, a few days ago, the one with Karen. So I believe it was Saturday's panel. Y'all already know how this goes, how this could end. And it's not gonna end well for some people. So at the end of the day, I don't know why you would create an atmosphere or facilitate activities to make something grow into something more than it was. Now I can easily go back to the video because we know it's at the 18-minute mark point of the video. Um, so we all know what I played it yesterday for specificity so people can hear what was said at the time. I'm going to be, and this is with all due respect to John Frank and Miss Tawana. I asked Miss Tawana what was going on based on what was going on her community wall. And she gave me an update. They asked that, no, I'm not going to say they asked me. I'm going to use different language. I'm going to say I was encouraged to explore deeper the topic. Okay? Let me just explain y'all my bestie. Let me just explain my bestie to you, and I'm not making no excuses for my bestie whatsoever. And right now, I know she is doing something, so she may see me live and hit up in this chat. But her absenteeism is not because we have had a pre-discussion on this topic. I heard John Frank's live in the last hour and I came live on it. I haven't even touched base with her because unlike most of you scripted people, y'all gotta go and get approval from each other to say things, to whatever. This is Mo unscented, unfiltered. One, Karen came on that panel to support me because in this community, people don't like Monica Mo Justice. That's number one. So she pulled up like a motherfucking bestie, like, what? They want you to do what? I'm here. I'm here for it. That's what she did. She came to make sure she supported me because she looked around and was like, yo, the last time I heard, nobody was fucking with you. Now everybody want to ask you a question about something or like boom, 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 boom. Okay? This is on the back end of hearing from people that are in the chat, that are regular chatters here talking about, hey Monica, all of these people that wasn't fucking with you is now fucking with you. Now they back in the chat. We don't feel comfortable. Yeah, that's the bullshit that I gotta do in this world over here. So there's new people in town. You understand? Like today I got Nunya in the room, it's an oldie. John Frank in the room, that's an oldie. Sunshine, but don't get me wrong. John Frank being in the room as an oldie to some people may be a newbie. You understand? Or it may be seeming uncomfortable. Okay? You've got Miss Vonnie came in here. Vonnie and Karen got something going on that pre-exists my existence. I don't even know what the hell that's about, but they got something that's an ongoing thing with them. Right. And then we got Too Strong is in here. Too Strong comes from the other community. You understand? So she could be perceived as a newbie. Unitonica's in here. I call her Unitopia. She's up in here. But nevertheless, I always got to hear this stuff. So here we are on the panel on Saturday. Karen showed up to show support, right? So now it becomes a little bit tense, but not that tense because there was an underlying issue that needed to be resolved. Now, one thing I didn't want coming out of that conversation, I didn't want to add I didn't want to add to the unspoken's account narratives or whatever the hell she's putting on over there. So I was trying to see if something could be washed out discreetly. Okay. So now folks come in the room that have been coming here intermittently, and I'm going to say that to be the Abril count. What the Abril count did was say, what's up, Mo? Hey, Mo. Hey, Karen. So she spoke to, I got to see if she said hi to Karen or she said hi to KK. But nevertheless, she spoke to everyone on the panel with her greetings, right? Now, some things that people do, Karen sees it as being antagonistic towards her. Some of us may see it differently and just see it as being etiquette or just giving simple hello. But if you don't know Karen, anything that you do out of turn could be antagonistic to her and put her on the defensive from the gate. Okay? Over here we have a beautiful lounge. A lot of people love to hang out. Okay. And that's it. So, second step up, somewhere through the video, let me find the video to go right to the point. And I already played it yesterday, but I'll go back to it today so people can hear the exchange. And it wasn't an exchange on the part of, you hear what was said. So I'm finding the video. Go, Momo. I need to go to the studio. Need to go to the studio. I never met Ms. Tia. How are you? Okay, let me come over here to my contact. We're gonna go to Saturday. Saturday is boom, 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 boom. Saturday is what day is that? Is this one? Joy to the world. Dishes is loops and truths and truths and truths. That's me. I'm gonna learn how to hit that note one day. That note one day. Okay. So I'm doing fine. I'm just gonna get this video for y'all. Get to the 3 hour mark on this video. Pump it up, up. 3 hours, 18 minutes. So I'm gonna go back to 3 hours, 17 minutes. Okay. Where's my Zoom? You and your damn songs. I'm just saying, joy to the world. The shiz is loops and truth and truth and truth. That's what it was supposed to be. I can't help it. You know, you have to find something to entertain your folks with. So let's not be let's not be let's not be wrong. All right, so that's this one. I'm pulling it out, coming over here to get it from the share. I need to share this with that, with sound, with this, with that. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go back, boom, 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 to 316.
That me and John had got into it, nor was I speaking to him. And when we got into that argument, then it was because me and John was in arguments because I kept telling him he's crashing out. Stop. He was going on Bonnie them. He was going on all of them. That's why he didn't want Bonnie to come up here, because that's where it was, all of this shit just was happening back to back to back. Y'all seen it. And I'm sitting in there with John behind the scenes. All them fights that he was having is the fights that I was like, no, 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 don't do it. Think about it, blah, 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 talking him out of it. And the little time I wasn't speaking to him is when y'all seen all that shit, because it wasn't nobody in the back telling him to stop. And I wasn't getting in it. I was letting him.
So let me just walk you. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be silent. And I need you to look at the screen, and then I also need you to I need you to look at the listen to what KK says, and then I'm going to come back and give you my narrative behind it. But I want you to first see it for yourself and come to your own conclusions first, and then I'm going to come and put a narrative to it. But I want you to see it first.
Crash.
Yeah, but it doesn't take any, we all have self-discipline. It shouldn't take anybody to have to tell somebody else to not crash out, right? People have to be accountable for their own action. I think the advice that Glib was telling him, though, as it relates to the having the vote, like, why would I give you my vote on something? I think that was good advice in terms of processing people being independent and having a right to make their own decision. Um, and that's it. So yeah, it's kind of we're talking about bonds, but in that situation, we were talking about truth is and why there was no female response in support of his son after the thing occurred.
Me and Carla had just fell out. The panel, the live that I was asking Carla was released was because me and John got into it over him going over there, Bond on the panel on somebody, and John came in her chat and he was going on Vaughn for what she was saying. And
wait, pause a minute. You know what? Wait a second. I might have to take 4 minutes off of that. Let me go back to 3:14. You know why? Oh, I think I had to go backwards. You know why? Because I had to do an edit on this video from earlier. All right, let me go back. Hold up. I didn't think about that. What I am going to say, y'all not going to come out here and make a mockery. And this is for the people that are not part of the community over that became extended members of the bullshit. You're not going to come in here and make a mockery out of a request that was asked of me. All right, hold up. I got to look at the video.
he using her for comments.
Find the pins up. But I did have to edit back this video by like 5 minutes for some other shiz that somebody else is around here trying to stir up. Okay. All right. So let me go back. So like I said, I got to go back for a minute. All right. So let me go here. All right. I'm going to go before this point. Let's go to this part. Out, but I'm not trying to
So you want me to answer that? Why I didn't? Huh?
No, because I don't want to answer. I don't
I
want to
would
answer.
no, I don't have anything facetious to say. I'll just be honest. And it's not facetious at all.
Don't be honest because it well, I'm not gonna
Well,
tell you.
since you said that, I want to, because you're not the first person that said that. The only reason why I didn't say anything when Truth Is came at John Frank is because of the live that John Frank did on her, talking about her and her kids that went on private. So he did it to her and she did it back. I wasn't jumping in that.
Okay, so you're saying we're missing the part. Everyone heard her response, but nobody heard what he did to
To make
provoke.
her come out here with that. She ain't just come out here. She was responding to his live.
I want y'all to read this. So I stand corrected. It does say KK, which really means that you've got to have some kind of connection or insight You didn't call her Karen, you called her KK. So you've been around, or you at least know the characters or the players in the game over here. Characters of somebody else. So y'all all see what it says. Okay.
Uh,
Karen. Okay. I'm gonna go back to before I posted it with Nunya up here, and I'm gonna let it play completely out.
The only reason why I didn't say anything when Truth Is came at John Frank is because of the live that John Frank did on her, talking about her and her kids that went on private. So he did it to her and she did it back. I wasn't jumping in that.
Okay, so you're saying we're missing the part. We heard everyone heard her response, but nobody heard what he did to
To make
provoke.
her come out here with that. She ain't just come out here. She was responding to his live.
uh,
Karen,
bro, you
W-
not brought pregnant or something, man. Go lay down.
Karen. I immediately knew when I posted that up there and I saw it. Actually, the whole like saying hi to everybody. Karen's grudge is, girl, go lay down somewhere. Ain't somebody supposed to be pregnant? Now, honestly, in the chat, I'm going to say this. If a woman feels offended by that because she's pregnant and she feels a certain kind of way about that, I'm not going to take that from her, because the comment was obviously directed at her. But my question is, does it warrant drama behind it? Let me just play it again, because it seems like people are just like, it's the crazies of the craziness for me. It's the instigating things that don't need to be instigated. I keep telling you, people get murked for shit smaller than this, but it's for stuff like this that's inconsequential that ends up being a big problem somewhere.
Responding to his live.
Uh,
Karen,
bro, you
W-
not brought pregnant or something, man. Go lay down.
Karen, people on here have their relationship. Karen is
Karen, if you got something to say, I mean, what he said it the same way.
So the conversation was just gonna go on. Nobody really paid that any attention. I definitely did my Karen twice. Karen! And my Karen afterwards. No, I did not make a whole showboat and do a whole bunch of, I don't even know what kind of whoop-de-woo people expect me to say to a grown woman giving a reaction that she felt. But see, every time I have to hear from, I have to look at things from everybody's perspective. And I have to see what things trigger people to to explain it to the world at large. People that shouldn't know us, right? Cuz shouldn't know us. But I'm not gonna say that Abril doesn't know, because I have seen her in my chat several times prior to this. I'm sure Karen may have peeped her a time or two in here prior to this. I seldom call Karen KK, but we do the KK thing. I normally refer to her as Karen, but I don't know. I don't believe it warrants eight million fucking panels afterwards to make somebody else feel like they should be fighting against someone. Now, if the request from what I heard from Vonnie is that a person wanted to air her grievances out, and she aired her grievances out, motherfuckers, why y'all ain't leave the video up so we could hear the motherfucking grievances? And this is Monica talking, because see, I'm all for hearing grievances. I'm all for putting on big girl panties and acting like I'm a fucking big girl all the time. Where's the motherfucking video so I could fucking see it and see what the grievances were about that little part right there? Where is the video? See, what's y'all problem is y'all used to beefing and causing drama because y'all come from these unsophisticated beef ass sectors. You motherfuckers are troublemakers. You hide behind the good Lord and the good spirit. Like, fuck, where's the fucking video? Like, if you want to fight with Mo, that's fine. I'm ready to fight anytime you want to fight. But don't go hide the shit. Because then you don't want to fight. Because if you was all about that, that shit would be out here like, bam, bitch, hear what I had to say. Here it is. When you talking shit about nothing. That was much ado about nothing. Little fucking kids around here. I did not get to be 50 plus wanting to be friends with little fucking teeny boppers. Tell one little girl one little thing, and it's a whole fucking big shit show around here. People got exiled from their own communities because they was on bullshit. So what you not gonna do? You're not gonna fuck with my bestie over some bullshit. Because understand this, if you came for me, best to believe Karen be out there swinging on y'all. Fuck wrong with y'all? This is bullshit. And if y'all got a fake ass pregnancy storyline out here and you think you're gonna argue with my bestie and then come out here and tell us legs up you had a miscarriage, nope, that ain't going down today either. That is not going down today either. I will definitely drop the link, but I'm on Zoom. That works out for you, young lady. That shit is fucking crazy. Vaughn's got issues. No, I just let me get my link while I talk my shit. She's got issues. She needs these kind of fucking relationships and shit. The fuck out of here. No, what y'all not gonna do, y'all not gonna fuck with Karen over some shit that she came up here to protect me. Y'all antagonize her. Hey, KK, so y'all know exactly who the fuck she is. So if you know who the fuck she is, then don't fuck with her sideways or anyways. That's how that shit plays itself out. Now, I don't like to have to go into work, go sit down at my desk, and then see some shit and be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to have to turn this into work from home day. Yeah. And then the other bitch, yo, psycho, where you at? You got issues with Karen. Keep them to Karen. Don't try to incorporate me in your bullshit with Karen. Nobody, I don't talk on nobody disrespectful. Not protected class people or anything. I don't need you to be out here telling me about my kids or nothing. Hold on, because let me just make sure I got a view where you're at. Because I don't want to dox nobody or anything. Shit crazy. Yes, ma'am. Let me ask you to unmute. And I'm calming myself down. Fuck out of here. I don't hear you. Shit crazy. You can't tell anyone how to feel about a comment that was made to Laura. No, I'm not telling. So I'm gonna be very clear, Vonnie. I'm not saying that Abril should not feel any kind of way about what was said. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have a right to go anywhere she wants to go and say whatever she wants to say. Let me hear it. That's what I'm saying. That's my specific point right there. If you're going to talk shit about me or something that happened over here, at least let me hear it. We all heard this. I find this to be insignificant. So that is what I'm saying. I'm not marginalizing her right to vent because of what she heard. No, I'm not. But I am saying that I'm a need to see so I can hear what was said. How you going to talk about me in absentia? Is anybody in the chat right now or anybody that's listening missed what was said over here on Monica's panel that you can go click into it, see it, be able to comment on it? That's my only position. Maybe Bonnie, if she would have had that conversation like she intended on your platform, I would have heard it and I would understand how she feels or what she's feeling. But what I'm saying is that y'all not going to create a storyline up here that someone is pregnant and that Karen caused that person to have a miscarriage over saying, girl, go lay down. Like, that's not correct. And we're not going to do that. Because even if she feels bad or upset or whatever it is about that statement that had her feeling some kind of way, I'm not in a position to say it needs to be drawn out to something else. But if you got a bunch of people feeding it and fanning it into something else for their own issues with Karen, that is crazy. That is crazy work. In the words of y'all today, that's crazy work. And I'm not gonna permit that to happen, not on my watch. And this is all because some people have the spirit of being a troublemaker. Fuck out of here. I don't even know these little bitches. But they, like, what? Vonnie, I'm just saying, we not gonna start no storyline where we begin with because Karen made somebody upset and it got all out of spoke because of this little shit right here. Next thing you know, you be hearing storyline. Oh, so and so had a miscarriage because she got into an argument with KK over there. Her crazy ass did that. It's not his fault. This is not his fault. But I did hear over there. But no, this is not his fault. This is for hiding videos. If y'all so motherfucking scared of unspoken purpose, then don't make videos on your shit. That's not the thing. I mean, I'm listen. Again, I'm just gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet over here, but I'm telling y'all what y'all not gonna do. Not on this one. Not this time, not this round. This is a no-go. Y'all better than that. That's what I'm saying to y'all. And where's the video? Somebody got the link for me? I'll take the link because I want to hear what was said. I listened very well. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nunya, you got a link? Because you could release the video so I could see it. And then maybe I'll calm down. Maybe I'll be calm. Because maybe John Frank saw it from the guy's perspective. And just so y'all know, I let Miss Tawana up, but something about her Zoom don't never work. Just be too crazy for me. This don't make no kind of sense. I'm sorry. This is not acceptable. That's how I feel. It's just not acceptable. Send that video in. I don't have anything. Vonnie, do you know what the name of it was? I'm just asking. I could go over here and try to find this channel, but it's like it's playing with me. I'm sorry y'all didn't get the outcome. Um, I'm sorry y'all didn't get the outcome that y'all wanted on the panel the other day. We don't know y'all business over there. All that stuff was new to us. We wasn't watching y'all stuff. The only reason why I stumbled across the shit with Joy was probably because somebody shared it and I saw it. And I heard it. And then there was some things that I opined on that I felt was my positions on what Joy was doing. And I still stand on that to this day. Girl, go back to shopping. You told me you was out shopping. The live was done 15 hours ago. This is when Abril hit the link. Thank you, Vonnie. All right, let me go find the live. I'm looking for the live. 'Tis the season to be jolly. See, I was just about to say some other things. Y'all just got me. I'm going to be over here being nice. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Thanking this lady Bonnie for giving me the invitation. Da 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 da. Ah, da 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 da. La 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 la. To be jolly, la 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 la. She said, John Frank, you started this. You got Monica all upset. Yeah, I had to turn around and come back to home. I was like, oh, no, I don't want Karen out there arguing with nobody. Not over this stuff. Oh, no, no, no. And it's not no mo, no, no. It's no, 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 no. We're not going to do that today. Y'all used to doing this kind of stuff. We're not, no, no, no. I have to calm down too. What you mean you lost? What? How do people get lost? Oh Lord, have mercy on me. How come y'all don't be lost when y'all be all over in other people's stuff? Y'all don't never be lost. Y'all seem to be right on with something. Oh, I seen that. I know exactly what happened. You know what happened was? Could tell you the whole thing. Nobody be lost then. Everybody be like, right, that's what happened.
One thing that
Right. Let's go to Zoom. All I want to do. It wasn't even not. It wasn't even like. It wasn't even that serious. Where's my Zoom at? Let me share. Share. Um. Hold up. I gotta move something out the way, but share that. Can y'all see it? Okay. Coming over here. What was that time stand again? 1 hour? Because I don't like paying other people's stuff either.
Thank you.
I
I
keep
mean,
trying to tell y'all.
no.
So, all right. I would do this too. You gotta watch the video, Miss Coleman. All right. No, she won't. All right, let me look for Vonnie because Vonnie gave me the timestamp. Well, she said it's women. Isn't this Mr. Brill right here? Isn't this her on here? I owe Mo an apology then because I accused her of trying to make sense out of KK foolishness on my live earlier. Mm. I'm just reading the chat. That's what I see in the chat back there. See where my arrow is? I'm just reading that. John Frank, this the video you heard? Mm. All right, where's it? 1 hour 22. Okay. 1 hour 22. I'm going back. Okay.
Lovely.
head spin
Mr.
around
Water.
Okay.
on that panel when you said lovely names.
I forgot to tell y'all a major part. Before I left, I told her I didn't come here to make friends, to make BFFs. I'm here to make my money, right? Because she was mad, like, that I'm. It's not that I'm taking Mama chosen them side and I'm choosing them. I'm just
Okay. 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 Again, there is a long history with Karen and this lady over here having an issue. So it would just, if you want to go somewhere and introduce issues to new communities, go right ahead.
I don't want to beef with them anymore. I'm beefing with them because of her and them. I didn't even do nothing to them. so
Right.
So okay, I left the chat, and then after that, she would do these weird lives, like she'll be saying stuff about YouTube and saying stuff about stuff going on, which was wrong. So I would do lives and tell people, no, that's not true, or whatever. And I said she's weird. She act like she act like them people that would put their kids in the microwave because she had been saying she had kids and nobody ever heard them, seen them, or anything.
I'm
And
done.
so
I'm
then when
done.
I said that the next day, the other people who didn't who was still cool with her,
Lonnie.
they talked me into apologizing, which I did. I apologized the next day, y'all.
Let's say
But
Right.
That must have been way too late. The next day must have been way too late. You did too much. And whatever date that was, y'all have had this going on forever and ever. Well, it's funny to, yes, it's funny. It's funny to them. This is their panel. They find it funny.
put the kids in the microwave.
but she ain't never like. I mean, she just been mad at me ever since then, and every contest I had.
That's why she's mad at you because you said that.
No, because I said I'm not looking to make best BFF on this platform, and then
That's what.
No, that's not what happened. She told you to get out her chat. And then you keep coming back. But again, each one of y'all got your own story. So that's it. You got to figure out between which one makes more sense to you at that point. They both saying neither one of them wanted to be the other one's friend. So then what happens? You move on and you move over and you keep on going. Neither we should not be hearing about this all the way still into 2025, but we are. Ms. Tawana, you knew this story. I've heard it. You've known this story.
around,
What?
I had the
Yes,
audacity to make
single
a
black
friend on here.
female.
I had the audacity to actually make a friend on here, and that pissed her off even worse than anything.
Oh my god.
So yeah, she stalked everything I did, every contest I had. She had something to say about it, and just every single thing. If I go to the casino and win some money, she telling me I didn't win that amount, and no matter like it was just anything I did, she had something to say about it or whatever.
Yo, I'm laughing out this hard because Lovely, when I said your name, she was like, Psycho. If you know, you know. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then one time, me and her was on Gear's panel, and she got up for the first time. We was on a panel in a long time, together on the same panel, and she asked me. She was like, "Let me just ask you something." And she goes, "Where did we go wrong?" And I was just like, "What? Who the fuck? Who asked somebody that? Like that was just weird." It
You
just
know
seemed.
what? I think I was in the bushes for that. And I want to say, I think this was recent.
This was a while.
I think I was in the bush. Girl, what? Monica? Somebody come get Momo.
Ago.
It wasn't this year.
Maybe
I
somebody replayed it, but this was a while ago
Okay.
when that happened.
Because I know I was in the bushes somewhere. I can't remember what happened, but I remember she
Girl, you saying all the fucking wrong words. Wait, I'm trying to make Karen calm down. We're listening to the whole shit that they said. The lady is on there. Can we just calm down? I'm just when Karen be like, Monica, I told you these people be over there together with each other. She's only clarifying it.
she hit a link recently and everybody was like, "Oh hell no!" And it was like, "What's up with her? Like, why don't nobody like her?" That's what I remember
They,
thinking.
Because she
And
thinks she's paranoid. Like she think everybody is me. Like it can be I mean, no matter who chat it is, it can just, oh my God, it can be a man, it can be a woman. They could be on camera. People have came on camera, showed her their driver's license, all kinds of stuff, and she still believed they are me.
yeah. They
what?
look lovely. Somebody sent me something to say Karen got PTSD, psychotic thought disorder syndrome.
It's the craziest thing, and she done.
So we didn't say nothing to some dude who tried to bomb on my live the other day. Didn't give him any diagnosis. You over here made a whole video talking about how we mistreated somebody, but you're sitting on a panel with somebody coming up with the diagnoses that's a recognized diagnosis, and you are openly making fun of somebody. Where we do this shit at? Hypocrisy. Where we do this shit at? Yeah, I know. In the words of Karen.
I mean, she done called the police and sat on the phone with the police here where I live at for 2 hours, talking all that
What?
crazy mess to them people and saying that my pastor wasn't real. Like, we replaced the pastor and got a whole nother person to pretend to be the pastor. And our sheriff was like, bruh, I grew up with that. I know him. I've
Mhm.
known him my whole life, that pastor. I mean, it's just crazy stuff.
Oh my
She
God.
took my mom's funeral and played it on her platform and said that we were all crisis actors and that that's not really my mom. She's not really dead. That my real mom is Miss Terry. That's on YouTube. And Miss Terry is Mexican now.
Lovely, you trolling right now. Hey Nunya, hey Nesto. Oh
No,
my
I
God.
am so
Abril,
serious.
leave that girl alone. Shit.
I never even thought to
No.
read her. She just
I've been telling you, Vaughn. That's why I kept on saying, Vaughn, I know her. Don't worry about it. Don't pay her no mind. Psychotic.
Woo. Psychotic is so she really is Scar from like
Yeah.
Damn, do I even want to have this
uh-uh.
conversation?
Hey, Abril.
Hey, Abril.
Hey,
Hey
boo.
babe. I don't know, Abril. I think we should abort mission in my Nunya voice.
Girl.
I think y'all should have aborted the mission too. And that's why I'm telling y'all, we're not playing into no pregnancy plots around here. Wrong words around here to be saying at this juncture. Like, I'm not playing. This is crazy. And I want to point out this video is 15 hours ago, which means that it was about 2 o'clock now. So it was 9 hours from now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it was 11 p.m. The video where Karen said what she said, hey, go lay down somewhere. That was 2 days prior. Now y'all mad. Who looking orchestrated right now? John
So,
Frank, you a
lovely.
troublemaker.
Have I ever been in your chat dragging fucking Monica?
I'm pleading the fifth because I don't know. No.
Okay. Have you ever been in the chat dragging Monica? Have you ever listened to her, the person you're asking the question, and then you asked her if I was married? That is the information I received.
Let me say this. I'm not saying that I don't believe that you were dragging her. I believe there might have been a time I was talking about her and you may have asked questions because you wanted to know who we're talking about. That's possible. But I don't think you've been dragging her because
Well, why was you over there talking about me? Why are you over there on your platform talking about me? Your issue is with Karen. Why are you over there talking about Monica? When I have had anything to say about something that you've done that was so egregious, guess what else? You came over here to address it. I have been on panels with you and addressed your inequity to your face. Not make videos and talk about you.
you don't know her.
And don't. And my thing is, I don't entertain and sit in people's face that I don't fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
Even you, lovely. You remember when I was going hard in your chat, and then you did.
I just have to do a pause and I got no comment. I just had to do a pause and I got no comment. Karen, can you please behave? I had an instant moment of thinking that that was 23 with the voice also, but I didn't want that. That's why I just took a pause. But I'm gonna listen because I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know a Brill account. I don't know where. I don't know where she. I don't know where she's stationed at. Whose camp she comes from. I do know that I have seen her in my room.
Did some questionable shit, and I just stopped coming there and came back later. Like
Hmm.
I don't play games like that. I don't sit in people's face that I don't fuck with. So that bothered me that she went on a rampage. Not a rampage, that's over exaggerating. But for if you replayed what I sent you,
Hmm.
she basically was saying that I just been in your chat dragging you. The thing is, people don't understand that you guys often, and this is no tea, no shade, you guys often fight and make up, right?
Hmm.
And so when you
Okay, you are right. I ain't never fought with that woman and made up because I don't know that woman either. The first time that I really became acquainted with her, she was getting her ass dragged over there by Tommy Sotomayor. And I was asked by the community, just like I was asked by the community on Saturday, to go over there and swap a hoe back. Okay? When I went over there, she over there talking about, I have growth. Nothing still to this day, December 15th, 2025, I have not seen no growth in that woman. And what the Tommy Sotomayor account was saying to her is, bitch, there's been no growth. You do things to people without any proof. And if you had something, he probably would have sued your ass for it. But since you was a nothing ass bitch, he didn't have nothing to give you. He couldn't take nothing from nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Again, comments directed at Lovely. But that is not an overwhelming activity here. This bitch is done deal over here. She's a dumb duddy for me. Now, if I had to pass her in traffic, I would always be a lady first. But everything else about this woman right here, she's trash. From the five husbands and everything down, everything about her is a piece of shit. She's a piece of shit.
guys are dragging each other, I don't pay you guys no mind. I don't have the history to pay
Right.
any mind. You know what I mean? When you guys are doing that, I just mind my business. Just like I never had this conversation with Vons because it
You know why you never had no conversation? I understand you said bonds, but you also never had no conversation over here in Motown where I was speaking on this lady that you was just making that statement to. You know why? Because I don't speak to her, so there would have been no reason for you to be in my chat asking me any questions about her, opposed to you being in her chat asking her questions about me. Am I married? And all that other stuff. You was in my room, and what I simply said is you could have came in my room and asked me those same questions because you was frequenting over here at that time. You could have definitely asked me those questions, and I probably would have not known where they came from, but I would have answered them.
wasn't Von's business. I wanted to have a
Right.
conversation with you and Mo because your names were in it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's what kind of
Mhm.
person I am. So my reason for addressing this is for my character. I can't have people out there making it seem like I'm some kind of fake ass weirdo that's just out here being in people's face that I don't fuck with. Like I genuinely listen to Mo's commentary because she be talking about some valid stuff. Now, does she talk about all valid stuff?
Okay, now before we go to everything, right? I'll be talking about some valid stuff. Can you imagine how Psycho was over there pissing in her pant in her pamper at that moment? Do they still call it Depends? Do you imagine? Can you imagine how she was sitting up there just pissed her Depends at that moment? Yeah, bitch, don't play with me.
I don't know. I don't listen to all that. You know what I mean? I take what I need to.
Mm-hmm.
So
You see, just what I said. She was peeing her panties at that moment. Does depend. She like, look at this bitch. Oh man.
she said that I asked you if she was married, and then I started dragging her. And I was like, what? That don't even sound like me. Are
Yeah, that
you
don't sound
okay?
like you at all. Yeah, nah. I think the real cycle, okay, people who think everybody's lovely. um
I mean,
So you see when Karen is saying stay out of people's camps, right? And she's like, this is where I'm posted up at. You see this, Vaughn? You should have never been over here knowing that I'm affiliated with Karen then. There is no hate for Joy that much that could allow me to be partnering up with folks that don't like Karen. See how that goes? See how that works?
it yeah, like I think that she just wanted to attack you, like I said. Because honestly, I thought it had something to do with me. And then when I heard that,
No, bitch, it's not all about you. It's not all about you all the time. You just not that. You just not that. You just not that shit. You just not the shit. It was not about you. It was about maybe it's implied disrespect. Maybe it's some things that I don't agree with. But then when I have to look at it from Karen's perspective, I have to be like, hell, I might understand why you react that way. I won't react that way, but how you react that way. And I got to respect it. She ain't do nothing to her. She didn't do nothing to her. But she made a statement that this looks like it was fucking orchestrated. And remember, she was talking about troll accounts and this and that. And then she said something to the effect like, I have a confession. See, playing with the fucking things with the Bible. I have a confession to y'all, right? The confession is because there's a boycott in place. I was over there watching this bitch over here. So we was watching that video that they said, right? This is not me and Karen. We didn't see none of this shit take place. She's the one that said, no, this is the video you need to watch, Monica. Because this is going to explain what happened. So we watching the video. Now, if you don't want somebody to watch your shit and then comment on it, why would you give it to them?
I'm like, huh? And it was just like, oh, okay, this ain't got nothing to do with me or you, or it's some she got going on with the lethal weapon over here, lovely.
I mean, I was
So,
caught off.
so is she trying to say
I was
she's
honestly
holding a
caught off
grudge?
guard.
Go ahead,
And
Bruce.
and Lovely, you're right. And I'm gonna say this too, because of the way that I'm built, and I know that Bams is gonna be childish and drag this and say, "Oh my God, I told you" and all that. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still say what I need to say.
So good. Don't nobody care
The
about Bam
no,
Man.
Yeah, I
what
don't
was
even
said?
know
No,
what.
the troll account, unknown, and the other
Mhm.
troll account, the Kai Hicks account. I was thinking that was Bam's
And
because
guess what? We don't give
I
a
was
fuck
like,
about none of that shit over here. That don't got nothing to do with Monica or Karen. Oh, let me just speak for me in terms of, because I have heard the second name before, but not the first name before. Monica has never been fucking chasing trolls around here. Period. That's not in my DNA. I don't give a fuck what y'all do, as long as y'all do this shit to me.
Damn, she's the only person on YouTube that I have beef with like that, that would put that type of energy into that type of hate.
Right.
So I just assumed
Right.
it was her. And I have to admit, after listening to KK yesterday, put her foot in her mouth yesterday and today, she basically repeated everything that both of those troll accounts have been saying about
Oh,
fake
really?
pregnancy. Yeah, so she was saying today when she was in
Uh-uh.
Mo's chat, she was saying that wait, what did she say? She said something about some kind of fraud pregnancy. And are you slow? Like, if you're stalking me, I know you're stalking me. How do you not see all those ultrasounds? Are you okay, stupid? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, while she's up here dragging my pregnancy, girl, ain't nobody tried to get pregnant at my age,
Oh
but God
no,
bless
God
me.
bless you. And this is what I'm gonna say. A woman in your condition of being pregnant, right, doesn't need to be in any internet arguments with people over things that are imaginary. You're talking about a hypothetical situation with a troll account. And you're going to now say the troll account is Karen because it said the same thing. Not for nothing. I don't know you, honey pie, but let me tell you this, right? When you are a certain age and you are about to give birth, anybody that got common sense, just regular common sense, anybody got common sense in this chat? Hit that 100 that's with the hearts if you got common sense. Anybody with common sense would not be agitating a pregnant woman or wanting to see this kind of shit with a pregnant woman. And that's what John Frank was trying to say on his panel today. This is just common sense. So even if a troll was trolling you, it could be any of the 1,000 people that are not in this community saying that shit to you because it's common sense. I mean, with all due respect, you sound like you out of breath on this shit on one of those goddamn machines or something, and you talking like this. This cannot be healthy. This cannot be right. I don't even know if this how you sound when you're not pregnant. But at the end of the day, this is not what you need to be doing right now. And every bitch sitting up there with you, engaging in this, is not a bitch you want to be around. Come on, somebody. I bet you a troll will come in there and tell you that shit. You're going to tell me the troll is Monica? This is fucking common sense.
I'm sorry if he didn't bless you. You know what I
Right.
mean? But like, that's insane for the narrative to keep going and going. And she keeps saying weird ass shit like, I need to be laying down on bed rest and all that.
No, you came in there. I'm going to clip it. You put all that up there. Hey, Mo. Hey, KK. You understand? Nice greeting, whatever you said. Not knowing Karen, she snapped. She snapped. She did them. Go lay your ass down. Aren't you supposed to be pregnant? Comment. She didn't say nothing about no bed rest or any of that shit.
Oh
I'm
my
publicly,
God.
so
Tell her
I'm
My
she can go get
publicly,
her.
eyebrow
Tell her
so
she
I'm
is
should go
public,
get
raised.
her.
so
So you
I'm
get
publicly
Abril.
Father,
apologizing.
why
Abril.
you gonna
Huh?
tell Abril what to tell her? What you could have said, not now. 9 months is a long time. A lot of shit could happen in 9 months. You could come back and revisit some shit 9 months later. Again, people be kissing and making up here.
Bro, tell her she needs to go get her record expunged.
I mean,
If
In
she
the words of Karen, she can't be rearrested for it.
I don't
telling
even
people
know.
what they need
No,
to do at her old
what's
ass age.
no, what's so
What's
crazy
so
is
crazy
this is
is
how
these people are sitting on a panel. All right. But she's upset. She has a right to vent for what she heard. Let me see what she heard. This is what's crazy. So now she's talking about stuff that Karen wrote in the chat. I don't know what Karen wrote in the chat.
non-invested I am about them. Okay, so I only watch Mo because I watch Mo. I don't watch Mo when they're calling her all kind of hoes and all that stuff like that. Ain't my business. I don't know, got no background about none of that.
Okay.
My thing
So now
is
let me just make sure I understand this. One watches Mo. Am I over here in my content talking about being a hoe? So if one was watching me over in here, would they be watching me speaking on being a hoe? That is a question. Just figured I'd ask.
is if I was even to ask that question that she said I asked, was she married? I assumed she was married. So if I did ask that, that would probably be the only reason why I would ask, because why would she be
Mhm.
called all kind of hoes if she's married?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. Wait a minute. So there's a hoe standard? You only a hoe if you're married and you have sex with some other men? Is there anybody on that panel who's married and had sex with other men? I'm just asking. Yo, since I've been on this internet, y'all definition of hoe be killing me. It just be killing me. I don't know. Is that the new hoe? Is that the new hoe definition? I just need to know.
Okay.
and I don't even know if I said that. I do need a receipt. I
No,
need
you
a
don't need a
receipt on that.
receipt because you're the receipt that just kept on giving. At this moment, you know when you needed a receipt? I'm going to take it that that's her opinion. I got that. But you know when she needed a receipt? Before she said, maybe I asked that question. I would have wanted a receipt because that would have been an allegation. But the fact that people were sitting over there while whole conversations were going on, you definitely asked that question. But I'm going to go back to somebody and ask them if they got a receipt for that. And if they produce one, I will gladly put it up here for you to see it. And remember, what I said was you asked if I had a husband. And that was all. All this extra whole shit and stuff, this came out of some other shit.
Yeah. Lovely was saying that if the psycho over there was saying that, then she's got a receipt, and I said, okay, well, I want to see the receipt,
Yeah, I
but
need that receipt. You got a
yeah,
receipt for
and
everything else and stop trolling, KK. But it makes sense. And like I said, I ain't got no problem being a grown ass woman and coming out here and apologizing for saying that was damn.
you ain't
No, listen,
Bitch, shut
Oh,
no,
up.
what you
listen,
Bitch,
apologizing
bitch.
for?
she gonna be a whole ass woman if she finds out that that's what she said and she gonna apologize for it. Who are you to tell her that no, she don't have to apologize for it? Mind your motherfucking business over there. When adults are talking, children sit down. Just because you got a vagina and it lets you fucking produce kids, don't mean that you will elevate it to this level. Just because other women up here who are older and should know better want to coddle your dumb ass, that is not my problem. When it comes down to Monica Mo Justice, bitches, step down. Step aside. Move around. But don't you ever, ever get in the middle of my shit. As I said, if there is a receipt to produce, I will definitely pin it. And then I will honor her. If there isn't a receipt to produce, I'm going to go with they said it because there's a video out here. Now, I'm going to go back. And this is not no mama guns. This is just motherfuckers fucking with me when I don't want to be fucked with.
Bams is not my favorite person, and she do be trolling.
I'm sorry that Bams is not your favorite person. I don't even know what the hell you folks got going on over there. But sometimes when y'all in these communities and y'all getting yourself engrossed in other people's shit, maybe you shouldn't come looking for the other party. Because you ain't never seen me, Monica Mo Justice, out here looking for none of these bitches. I ain't been checking for them all these motherfucking years I've been on here. I ain't never had this kind of shit in my atmosphere. But understand this. You want it, you gonna get it.
But at the same time, I did accuse her of being these troll accounts that she wasn't. And I found out that because KK was putting her foot in her mouth, that it's her. You know what I mean? Everything that she said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
And y'all
remember,
Yeah.
a few
remember the
weeks
Kai
ago,
Hicks
one of my
account?
lives, I said that I believe that the Kai Hicks was Karen.
Yeah, it is her because she keeps on saying fake pregnancy. Like, are you dumb? Anybody with their right mind that knows us knows that they've seen my ultrasounds.
Okay.
So are you
Who
stupid?
seen her ultrasounds? Because I ain't never seen it. Actually, this stuff about her being pregnant, I heard it. It was a little bit on my platform with this John thing or with the Joy thing that came up. The Joy and UP and me saying about manipulators. But I tried to really act like I didn't even want to hear about it because it's not my business. I didn't fuck nobody. Guess what? My fucking ass is not pregnant. All right, well, more power to her that she put that out here on. I'm not giving y'all ultrasounds. I'm not giving you miscarriages. I'm not giving you police reports. I'm not giving y'all none of that shit up here. I'm not giving y'all cuz I seen all kinds of fucking reports around here that people are demanding as evidence of your personal business. I'm not giving people PII, personal information. Hell to the no. I'm really starting to feel certain kind of ways. I feel like some people who know me for a long time shouldn't even been sitting up here for the long way. But let me hear if I hear anything else. If I hear anything in defense of me, because this shit is crazy right here, right now. Hey, Nunya, you was in the room when this was going down. Stop. Let's see what Nunya said. It's probably because Abril be in the chat while LTDG is dragging Monica. Then she'll be in Mo's chat. It's the optics. Okay, that's a good conclusion can be drawn. Listen, and let me tell you something. It would not have been the optics, but for the question. And then coming in my room and acting like nothing happened, like you wasn't over somewhere asking questions about me. But you know what I didn't do? I never said anything to you in the room. I've known this now for several weeks, months now. And I've never said anything to you sideways on it. But I've known this for a while. This is not nothing that somebody told me yesterday. It's just that your name is longer and the other names are like Abril. I was thinking it's some chick named Abril. I didn't know it was you, the a brilliant whatever, 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 to make the connect. But I definitely, when I get off this live, I'm definitely asking for thing. I don't know. It's none. I'm just reading the chat. That's why it's up there. I read the chat.
Like the only person that would be saying that is the person that's saying that. And when I thought about it, Bams ain't said that. Bams be saying some crazy shit because I be coming after her because we got beef.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that she don't be saying all that. You know what I mean?
So
So
you
at the end
just
of
gonna assume that it's Karen. I don't got nothing for y'all around here. There's no way if somebody impregnates me today, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this channel will be on fucking hospice until the baby comes. Cause y'all been and had me had a miscarriage up here, and that's the storyline that I'm trying to avoid.
the day,
Right.
like KK, you need to stop being a coward and be in your own skin and stop starting shit with people. Like
KK,
you're for hella
you gonna need to stop being a coward and be in your own skin. Man, Karen got 5 accounts. They all are identifiable. She rolls up. If you block her in one of her accounts, guess what she gonna do? She gonna go back and get another one of those 5 accounts. It's like account one down, account two coming in. They all are identifiable. When you guys get sucked into this, I'm gonna guess the troll, you end up making an ass out of yourself because you're just assuming this person is this. Yeah, Vonnie, I never been this way because I never needed to be this way. I don't need to be in this girly bullshit right here. When you see me like this, I just it's just annoying why people will let other people get in their way and make up some shit along the way. And to be honest, I don't have no ill feelings towards Abril, even if she wanted to know if I was married or not.
weird.
No, I'm gonna say this though, Abril. You might be right because I was just gonna say I have heard Lovely say. I've heard Lovely say a few things that I do raise my eyebrow. That's why I said my eyebrow kind of
Miss
raised right.
Tawana, she gonna get her auntie now. Cause you running around here throwing out big titties in people's mouths and shit. She don't want your titties. She wants her auntie. It looks like she's gonna hang out with the aunties next. Y'all need to leave this little bitch alone anyway and go back and run, run, Forrest, run.
Right now. And if she's stalking Lovely and think everybody's lovely, and usually people accuse you of what they're doing, which is making all these troll pages,
Right.
following you everywhere.
Right. She's doing
And that,
multiple lives on people doing troll accounts, and the whole time you're a troll. Like
Where's y'all
and
evidence?
Abril,
Like this one, we just in 5.5 minutes. Listen, y'all don't need this energy around y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now. It's a spiritual warfare. This is the worst thing one can do. I tried to tell it to go somewhere and take care of itself or whatever. It's just astonishing to me. They do things calculated. And what was the word of the day that really had people upset on the panel that Karen said? Just because she has the force the ability to predict what your actual plan is, that you orchestrated something. Look at you right now. What are you? The fiddle, the violin, the piano? Which instrument did you take up in this plan that you orchestrated? What tune do you want everybody to dance to? One of my biggest mistakes the other day that I made is when I said that video, I stopped watching it at 9 minutes and I should not have watched it any further. This is what happens when you don't listen to your little voice. Because it wasn't until I started playing that this stuff really came to a head like it did. Always listen to little me.
Bro, I'm gonna say this too, sis. That's why you've been being attacked by all these different troll accounts, and that's why she came at you like that
Right.
because she
And I didn't
already
know
been
Do
that.
attacking you.
anybody have the timestamp of what she said to Avril?
I sent it to you. You have it, lovely.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait, 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 wait. How is this? You know how bad this looks, Mr. Brill? I spent hours on like, oh my goodness, these people have a right to be everywhere, anywhere, and everywhere. You're just proving like this isn't crazy.
The one that
No,
I
no,
just
no,
sent you,
not
that was months.
yeah. She want the
Oh,
timestamp, Abril, of what she actually said to you when before we came on my live yesterday.
oh yeah. So my thing with you, Mo, is respectfully, Queen, because I'm not gonna never disrespect another queen on this app. I don't give a damn how disrespectful you get with me. I'm not gonna
Oh, I'm not disrespecting you, Mr. Brill. Yes, Queen. Yes, Princess. What are we doing? How are we doing this? Let's go.
move like you move. First of all, you need to be very careful about everything that you ingest that everybody feeds you. Because at the end of the day, I didn't do any of that. And you can't
You are so right. You are so right. You are so right. I need to watch what I ingest, but I'm also watching how you move in the midst of all of this. Now, you are feeding this lady up here, right? Stuff. You just said you sent her the links and stuff. Why would you send her the links and stuff? Because you're hoping that she makes a mockery out of it. What was she supposed to do? Even if there was something more egregious said that you was disrespected and I needed to apologize to you or from my platform, why wouldn't you speak to me first? That you found the need to send this information to this woman who you've been sitting in her chat listening to her call me all kinds of hoes and shit. Why would you find a need to give that information to her rather than I'm a queen, you're a queen, and having a queen to queen conversation? Why did it need her to be in it? This is not standing what this is not withstanding what Karen said. This is just what between you and I. No issue, no anything. Why wouldn't you have a conversation with me before you felt the need to feed this woman with more stuff?
came on here with all that energy talking about being mad disrespectful to you. Girl, I came to your chat genuinely to support you. I've never ever said anything bad about you. So that's hella cap. So whoever's feeding you that need to give you some receipts.
I'm gonna say this too, Brill. Um, dang, it just left me. That makes all the more sense because this whole time it's like only person who got beef with you is old girl, but now it's like she coming at you all crazy because she don't like the fact that you being in lovely chat,
Yes,
and
thank
you
you. And
see,
right. And
Mm-hmm.
she's and
yeah,
I'm new and she doesn't know me. And so she just wants to
yeah,
attack anything that's associated with Lovely. Now I'm
yeah.
actually understanding and I actually appreciate the clarity that I got from Mo and KK without knowing that they were giving it to me.
Oh, I'm gonna say this too though. Monica did say that. What did she say, Miss Tawana? I can't remember. I heard it.
Mm. Bind my tongue to the world. Mm. Bind my tongue. Mm. Oh Lord, bind my tongue.
It, but she said something
Okay,
like,
she listened to it and she said that what Karen did was uncalled for.
yeah, she did
Oh,
say
I
that.
didn't hear
She
that.
did say that.
I did not
Yeah,
Yeah.
hear that.
yeah.
And
So
I
yeah, when you,
appreciate that because
yeah,
it was very uncalled for. Like honestly, like Mo, I don't know you like that, but I did, and I've always said that I respected you as a woman. And when you hold commentary, I give you mad respect for the way you carry yourself. Now, everything that you be up there saying, and that go for you, Lovely, and everybody else, I don't have to sit and agree with everything you guys say. Just because I come and support you doesn't mean that I'm in there deeply invested in everything you say. So if
One of the biggest problems we have is when we are feeding these receipts onto other people to feed some more negativity. I can tell any woman up here on this panel this day, Monica in the past, Mo since my arrival. If you got an issue with me, speak to me first. I endeavor to be respectful of you on my panel if it should have to take place over here because I would treat you with the utmost even if I don't appreciate why we had to have the conversation in the first place. It is it is like my word is bond to me. It's me being impeccable with me on the strength of just me being me. Any woman on here at any point in time. I'm built like that.
Right.
somebody's
right.
being dragged in the chat that I'm in, don't hold me responsible. I don't have that history. I come there to
Yeah.
support. So I'm just saying, Mo, like,
And I think
please,
that that's
please do your
fair.
due diligence.
And Abril, I think what you said is very important and fair. Y'all are new coming in, and y'all not a part of all the stuff that we've been through. And y'all should be able to move around here any way y'all like because y'all ain't got nothing to do with what's went on in the past.
No, no, I disagree. All of y'all people with this kind of fucking mentality, y'all need to stay over there with them other people. I pass. I don't need this. I'm not that grimy that I need to be partnering up with people that are going to try to fucking throw you at the wolves. I don't need that kind of energy around me. I'd rather be sitting here with just Monica Mo Justice and my original 8 fucking people that roll with me than to ever have to give up being who I am just for popularity. I'm good. I'm extremely good.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And my thing is
That
like at the
part.
end of the
Yeah.
day, like I like my thing is like when I came on this app, I got I got connected with Lovely because I liked that she was a homeowner like I am. And I was like, okay, she's
Okay. So where were you when Lovely's sitting up there talking about Mo being a homeowner and doing all the shit that she did? I don't got listen, lady. You can you cannot be this naive to the bullshit. Can anybody point me to the videos where I was like dragging the woman that's sitting above her over here on my platform, where I've done that stuff, where I put her mother, her pastor, where I've done all of those things? Let me just say this, where I put her mother, her father, her siblings, her home on a YouTube to make any kind of things. No, I sat on a video one time when there was a storm coming and the whole community was making fun of some shit. And I was like, wow, we got to see the exterior of somebody's home because you was over there the content for straight dropping logic. I saw that over there. I commented over there on it. When you had Lovely, when you had the storm and all these people were making fun of you in the storm, I was one of the only platforms up here talking about, well, her house was flying down the Louisiana Purchase. When you was in the dark, trying to still go live to tell everybody that you survived the storm, and they was making fun, I was like, yo, y'all need to stop. When they were talking about you living inside of some kind of a living arrangement, I said, well, that's what happens when you've got insurance. If you own something and you have insurance, they're going to temporarily put you somewhere. It happened to be one of the best places you ever lived in that we got to see. But I never had on my platform all of that disparaging information about your life and what you've been through. I was in other places when they pointed that out. The only things I have on my channel about you is when you decided to DNA test your children's, your grandchildren against your daughter and your husband. I was appalled. And I had you come on my platform. We had a discussion about it. I think we had some run-ins in traffic. We was on John Frank's panel one time. Miss Tawana, who's sitting down there tucked away, she was sitting there and she was like, hey, Monica won that battle. You've been pissed ever since. You've come out here and you've made videos. Monica, let's compare pay stubs. I said, we'll be doing no such thing. If you make more money than me, good for you. I'm not boasting and bragging. Never have I boasted and bragging. I have shared my nice LV bags that I bought myself because I worked fucking hard to have something after losing everything years ago. Everything. I've come out here and I shared my life with my platform about me, and y'all have turned around and made a mockery out of it for content for you. I've said very little when you've done that. So to give the impression to this receipt carrying lady that it's a two-way street here is a wrong impression to give. And when I have asked you, hey, I got a whole week and some change off, 10 fucking days, run me your shit. You came out here like a little fucking scared bitch. And you said, no, You said you was gonna leave me in God's hands, so now you want to speak to me? Pussy. I smell pussy. You. I've been over here minding my business. You carry on. So, Mr. Brill, when you giving her these receipts and stuff that you giving her, you're fueling the argument for no reason whatsoever. When y'all come into these new communities, since everybody wants to be talking about they have a right to be everywhere, you don't got a right to be here. But when you come into these new communities, don't come in here trying to stir up the bullshit that you think you heard. If your idea is to really get to know the person that you're in their room for, sit back and listen. Over here, I got a lounge. You don't have to join in and be a co-conspirator in the bullshit.
She's a homeowner. She's on her hustle. That's why I connected with her. Tawana, you be on your hustle. Von's always been my little sis. Sin is my little sis. And Triple's my sis. I've never switched up like people be switching up on here. So that's foreign to me.
Okay.
I don't like if I.
We, if you know, you know. If you just know, you know. I've never switched up either. When I come to think about it, these are all new relationships.
I fuck with you. I fuck with you. So it's weird to have that kind of
And if
narrative.
you do something she don't like, she will fall back. I can honestly say
Right. And I'll
Brill
fall
is
back,
a
but I
normal
won't.
person.
Right. But I
Yeah.
won't put that on you. I'm not going to be in your
Right.
ear telling you, like when you still fuck with Bams, I wasn't going to, hey, leave Bams
Right.
alone and all that. That's your relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
And I would
saying? Like
honestly,
this
and bro,
situation going on with John Frank, like
mhm,
I was I don't like the
Uh,
disrespect that's going on, but that has nothing to do with me. He hasn't done nothing to me
right.
personally, but I don't
Right.
like the way he disrespected my little sis. But I'm not going to be in her ear and all over the internet speaking about
Right.
that. Now, the way I handle
mhm,
Bams is different because she won't take accountability instead of her just saying, hey, I did A, B, and Z, and let's move on. She always wants to attack people. So that's my situation with her. But I
mhm.
don't have that kind of energy with everybody on this app. So I need that
Right.
shit to stop.
And to vouch for
Right.
what Abril said, Abril has been in my chat way before me and Vaughn started speaking.
Yep.
And she was
Mhm.
always kind and polite, and I was always kind and polite to her. And it wasn't until later that I realized that Abril came for Vaughn Camp. And it was never a problem. Nobody ever said anything. So, you know.
Thank you.
I
I
keep
mean,
trying to tell y'all
no,
I'm
my
not
thing is
weird.
I don't belong to no sector. I came on here. My goal on this app is I have a passion for modding for people. If you guys don't know, and I have a passion for marketing and connecting people. That's my
Right.
purpose
Yep.
on here. So all
And you just told me that you market some bullshit over there and connected with somebody that's carrying bullshit when it comes down to me. But I'm just gonna give that a pass because when you don't know, you don't know.
all that other messy shit, I don't get involved in. So when people
No,
are
she
like
don't.
pulling me into that shit, it's starting to drain me. Stop it.
No,
Mhm.
fuck that.
So when
Fuck her.
you was in there writing what you wrote on the wall and Karen said, go have a seat, go sit down somewhere. Why would you be so offended by that? You don't need to be in none of this. And that is just from an astute observation from any woman that ever had a uterus that carried a motherfucking baby.
Curve, fuck
But
them,
wait,
fuck
Let me
it. You
ask
and
you
Lovely
this because
cool.
I saw what she just wrote. She said, I owe Mo an apology then because I accused her of trying to make sense out of KK foolishness on my live earlier. Now that little clip that I just went and watched, she wasn't making, she was trying to make sense of KK foolishness. Is there a part I missed?
No,
No,
but
there
no,
is
I
there
think
is another
no. What
part.
I think
There
is
is
that
another
Oh,
part.
okay.
no, what I think on this app, it's like a disease that's running rampant that people like to be gaslight lit. When people come and run you
you don't
information,
know her either. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know who these. I don't know who none of these people is. Even
you,
if I could identify these people right now, I don't know who any of these people is right now because this is some bullshit.
with
Mhm.
grown women, you guys need to look and say, why is this person even bringing me this information? Then hear it
Right.
for yourself. Then
Mhm.
Yeah, we all can take the same advice. Hear it for yourself, then go evaluate it. People know I'm not going over there listening to fucking psycho. I'm not going to sit up there.
evaluate.
This
Don't be just
being
jumping off of the bandwagon
Guess
about
what?
what
Let's think about this. All Karen said was go lay down because aren't you pregnant? Go lay down somewhere. Right? You're up here saying hi KK to her, then you got a whole bunch of other shit to say inside the thing, right? So she's saying, lady, go lay down somewhere, right? I say that that's harmless. You can say back to me, hey, asking Lovely after she done called you some kind of is she married? So I'm just getting a thing. Is she married? That's harmless. So the same way I'm saying to you that what Karen says shouldn't be that significant, and you're listening to me saying, hey, asking a question about my marital status shouldn't be that significant. What's the problem? What's the problem? Words matter, how they're used, and how people want to insert themselves into this shit. And anybody on that platform, and I'll play you again what Karen said and what I said.
what anybody feeds you, because people have ulterior
I
motives.
know you sitting up
Mhm.
there with the ulterior motives and you was feeding her some stuff. You want to tell me anything else you gave her just so I know what she got? Just out of curiosity.
So after that timestamp, there was more. She came back and she said that she felt like what KK did was wrong, or is it before?
When I don't I
I didn't
huh.
hear no apology, and
It
honestly,
was
I was kind of I'm kind of like not. I mean, I'm kind of I respect the fact that she was able to come out here and say that because
mhm.
I did not deserve that. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, all the digs about my pregnancy and all that shit, like, dude, I didn't ask to be pregnant. Me and my husband were given this gift. I have I have health conditions from being a 3-time cancer survivor. So I'm not even in a healthy space to be having a kid. So we don't even know if this
Mhm.
baby's gonna make it. So when you guys are out here talking shit, that's very offensive. But what you're not gonna do is say I'm having a fake pregnancy when you see all my up to date ultrasounds. Stop that.
Right.
Oh.
No, what I sis, I'm gonna say this. I think it was towards the end of her live because honestly, I didn't hear that part. I didn't until you just sent it to me, and I didn't watch the whole live because, like Lovely said, it's 5 hours.
I
So
know.
But I
they
Well,
sitting
yeah,
listen,
in
it
I
there
didn't
yeah.
watch.
passing along clips. Now looking for something. How come I can go to the video and find what KK said, but you can't go to the video and find what I said? Well, I'm going to say the same thing. Take some time to listen to the 5 hour live and find out for yourself.
the whole thing either. But when I started watching it, and okay, so I started the live, and then she had left me the link to join the Zoom, right? But I had watched it way later, so that time zone for me to hit the link was well gone. So I think it was like a God thing,
Oh,
because
okay.
I think it was a God thing because I had no idea that they had all that energy for me. I didn't know Mo had that energy. I obviously knew KK did, but I didn't know Mo did, right? So when I
Right.
Yeah,
was
y'all
listening
stay
to
away
it,
from me because
I
Mo got some energy that is not for this bullshit. I'm not built like this. I don't know what y'all seen. I don't know what y'all heard over there. I'm not looking to merge with anybody. I'm not looking to change who I am. I don't like to be in this shit. I don't like to be trying to explain other people's shit. I be having the patience of a freaking I don't even know what it is when it comes down to listening to some of this shit.
was like, okay, so, and for the record, she said I never addressed it. I addressed it immediately. When KK said that weird ass shit, I
You sure
immediately
did. Yeah.
I
Because that's
immediately
when we
put something
hopped
in
up
the
on my
chat.
panel.
Yeah, I immediately put in the chat, what is all that about? And then when I wasn't responded to because of the way I move, I wasn't going to interrupt her live and do all that. I'm not even a member of her people. So why would I go and interrupt and be big and all that? I just shut up. But afterwards, I did message her on Instagram, and I said,
Okay,
hey, what
okay,
happened here?
okay, okay. Lord have mercy on to me. If you meet me on YouTube, email me on YouTube. Everything YouTube. But I will say this. She went into the comment on the bottom of the video, and I did respond to her this morning when I released the comment on the bottom of the video. This is prior to me learning all of this other stuff. So y'all can check out comments at the bottom of the video. I think it was yesterday's video that I made. She wrote me. I wrote back on the comment earlier today. Um, Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I got this whole thing, no new friends. I don't want to communicate with none of y'all anywhere other than here. If you meet me on YouTube, talk to me on YouTube. If I'm over there on Instagram, cause John Frank found that Instagram account for me and I had to go fight to get it from Instagram because it had my imagery over there or something. I don't even use it. And I try not to have anybody in my real life even connect to it. I'm not trying to have any existential relationships here because it's dangerous and toxic. Y'all learned a lot of things about how to communicate with people on here. It doesn't work for me, not because of Karen's issues and how she describes stuff. It's because I feel like these platforms are toxic and I want to keep everything where it's supposed to be. I don't want to beg you for no money. I want you to participate in what YouTube has put in place here. I don't want to have a cash app, which I do not have. So if you're sending something to a cash app, that's me. It's not me. You're not speaking to me. I do not want to pay. I do not want to have anything that's off of this app. I don't even want to talk to people off of this app. I want to be like, I think I'm going to have a rule from 2026. If you had my number, let's not dial it ever. I don't want to have anything that's off of this platform. I just want to stay on the platform. It's the safest place to be. And I don't got a zillion people with my number. But I just want to keep everything on the platform. You know why? Because it keeps me out of stuff just like this. And because people will feed the enemy some stuff about you and not even know.
What's going on? So that was two
Mhm.
times that I reached out. So all that misinformation that I just
Wait,
let
wait,
all that
wait.
happen and I never addressed it is not
So
true.
you messaged her behind the scenes and then
Yeah, it's
she
no behind
tried
the
to
scenes. That's how you people get down. Mo is not behind the scenes. Let us all take a moment to write that down. If you in the lounge, pick up your little napkin that your drink came on and take, as if you was gonna write a receipt. Mo is not talking to anyone behind the scenes. Period. That connection is done. Let's see what this little one has to say. Let's see what little one has to say right here.
come back and say do that.
No,
I'm
so
now I'm co-
no,
uh
so what happened
huh.
is I immediately when KK did that weird shit, I went in there and I said immediately, like, what's going on? Like, KK, respectfully, Queen, why are you coming at me like that? I don't even know you. Like, I don't even know who KK is. So that just kind of blindsided me. But it also made sense. Like I said, now I know that it's not Bam that's just trolling me, it's her. You know what I mean? Which made me, you know,
We get written into this shit. Y'all been going after whomever as being these troll accounts, and you just gonna sit up here and write somebody into being a troll account because somebody told you what anybody would tell you. And guess what? We just told you the regular shit. We didn't know anything about no extra shit.
made me open my eyes. But moving
Mhm.
forward, after she said all that, I still went and messaged her on Instagram. She did not
Mhm.
respond, so I don't know if she's gotten it. But now I've left her
Oh,
two
okay.
messages, so maybe she's not getting those messages. But I'm never a person to like cower from going to somebody. I didn't tell anybody that I messaged her. I just went and messaged her because that's how I move. I go directly to the person. I don't need to
All
be
right. Well, thank you for your message. I don't know. I haven't been there. It's not the most effective way to get in touch with Monica. Bottom line is where you show up is where you show out at. So the only way to communicate to me is where we met at, and that would have been here on this free app.
on here gossiping to Vons and Vonnie and Lovely and
Hold
everybody
on.
else. I just went straight to her.
Hold on, sis. 3,000 say, man, she blamed Vaughn. Like for real, she blamed me. How was it my fault?
What?
I mean, and then
What?
blaming Vaughn is bullshit because at the end of the day, you guys got to cut that out. Listen, I've been messing with Vons for a very long time, and Vons knows very well how to hold her relationship separate. You know what I mean? And Tawana, you know you can vouch for this as well. She don't be on the phone with all that. Like this situation that we're talking about right now, me and Vons and Senna, we're very close. And did I call anybody and talk to you guys about that? No.
That's why I was like, I want to know
But I
what's going
did,
on.
but I did, but I did reach out to Vonnie because I knew Vonnie could get in touch with Lovely. That was my
Mhm.
only intention for reaching out to Vonnie. And Vonnie
Mm.
again didn't go on there gossiping and being disgusting and all that stuff. Like you guys got to quit with that narrative. Everybody on here ain't fake. A lot of you guys
Right.
are, but a lot of us are not.
Right.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not gonna call you, ma'am, queen. I'm not gonna call you fake at all. What I'm gonna say is that you've got yourself in a very bad spot because not knowing all the players, you just put yourself in something that you shouldn't even have yourself in. And that's it. And that's everything. But I do believe that once you call Karen KK, is that I cannot. I cannot be so dismissive at the fact that some of this stuff is not, in the word of the day, orchestrated.
Oh my God. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the live because I know I heard the end.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm gonna say this. Like I said earlier, it's possible that I might have been live talking crap about Monica, and Abril may not have known who we talking about, and she may have
Right.
just asked questions. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like a lot of people do that when they don't know, especially with whatever I might have been
And there's
saying.
nothing wrong with telling somebody who's 50 plus pregnant to go sit down somewhere and not be in the middle of this stuff. There's nothing wrong with that either. And that's all that was said on that live. Remember, y'all went live. This is 15 hours ago. There was a live the night before, immediately following when we closed down that live stream. There was a live y'all did over there. So this is 15 hours ago. We're talking about the live from Saturday. Saturday. When y'all did the Saturday panel. This is not the first one.
And she probably was just asking some questions so she could get an understanding of who
Yes.
or what am I talking about.
Girl, it
But I
drove
don't,
me crazy.
to say
It
she
was
was
like, okay, well,
dragging
did
her,
I
no.
say that? Like, that's insane. Did I say that? No, I didn't. And I
yeah.
knew that I definitely didn't drag her. That's so much cap.
Yeah.
Okay, again, the allegation is you asked if I had a husband. And then you came and hung out in my room thereafter. That's the allegation.
Well, since I'm gonna say, fuck that lady, okay,
Okay.
the true psycho, all right, because that was not warranted at all. It was actually weird, and I just want to know how it was my fault. So
Girl, it
because
ain't your fault.
I left. Look, I dropped down, and I titled my live, and I'm like, Mr. Wanda, what you do to that lady? Why why?
That's why it's your fault. That's why it's your fault. I don't know why it's my fault. And then you gonna come and explain why it's your fault.
Why she like that? But
Right. But I am
it,
glad.
Why was none of your business? See, the same way I said the unspoken purpose should stay out of business over here. I also had to be mindful that maybe some of the people got in her business over there.
Glad that I did get this off
Again, I just is this gonna be over?
my chest because
yeah,
I need to stop. Like I have other stuff that I need to be worried about, and my people that
yeah,
are in my camp that are seated with me that want to see me win are very concerned about me addressing it. But my
yeah.
character is everything to me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Don't
So
even after today. Don't even address it anymore.
no, listen.
Especially
I'm done
Yeah.
addressing her and Bamsy. You know, Bams with her, she's gonna make 1,000 shorts and all this stuff, and she can have that,
Girl.
have fun. You know
okay.
what I mean?
Abril,
But
do
like
you
I
Well,
said,
remember
I'm gonna
right.
back in
stand
the
in my
day?
grown woman shit, and
This
I'm gonna be a
Abril.
woman.
Do you remember back in the day? And I don't know what part of the world you're from, what part of the country you're from, but just listen, hear me out on this. Back in the day, they used to say that if you have, when you're pregnant, if you have somebody that's irritating you,
Girl,
stop
shut up.
addressing them because
No,
it is
shut up,
not
lovely.
on.
Because I'd be devastated. No shade, no tea, but I don't want my babies. I
So
want my baby to
stop
look like my
addressing
husband, not
her.
her.
Just
So,
don't even respond.
What's the
Don't.
wow Vonnie about? I missed what could have launched the wow. Are you wowing Karen's comments in the chat? Are you wowing anything I said up here? Or anything that you heard? So I guess the question is, the wow, is it for me? Well, nobody, listen, nobody can taint anybody's opinion if you walking into something with a closed mind. Okay? The woman is just basically saying that she's been trolled, and the troll says some things that Karen said the same thing. But when you look at it, it's the sentiment of anyone would say whatever she's attributing to what Karen said. I need to know, Vonnie, is any of these messages towards me? Because I'm only concerned about me. Like this is like one of those these this is like one of these things. I just keep telling this woman, I keep telling Lovely to keep her shit with Karen. Leave me out of it. You and Karen have a good relationship of how y'all want to speak to each other. It's all fine and dandy. Leave Monica out of it. That's what I've been saying all along. I don't got nothing to do with that shit.
Nothing. Okay.
Fuck
Right.
her,
Okay.
Abril. Fuck her
No,
to
I'm saying,
oblivion. Do you
like I
hear
said,
me?
I'ma always be a grown woman and I'ma always stand in my shit. So regardless of how anybody responds to this life, I said what I said, and I like it kindly if people stop playing with my character. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I agree with
I
I
love
agree
you.
with her too. And if I get the receipt, I will definitely post the receipt of it. I normally tell people not to tell me shit, so I don't normally request receipts from folks about stuff either because I very much discourage them about telling me shit. So I will reach back out to the person and ask them if they have a receipt to validate what they said was said. And again, the statement was, does Monica have a husband? Is she married? I believe I was told, is she married? But it could be, is she married? Does she have a husband? But it has something to do with, am I married?
You
Help
sis,
me
and I
understand.
hope you, yeah, I hope you read in Vonnie comment. She said you can hear it in your voice, Abril. Stop watching, love.
I know.
Yeah, fuck them
Ooh,
people.
I know, Vonnie, and I know Senna, my baby's godmama's hella mad right now because like I told you to stop listening and stuff. But my thing is this, sometimes God will lead me to hear things that I needed to hear, and at the end of the day, I needed to hear KK do all that because
Yeah.
I would just
Uh huh.
been
Sometimes
going
she
on
got a connection to them
blaming Bam.
damn trolls.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been
Lovely.
saying it.
Yep. I believe you, and Abril. I do believe you were supposed to be there, and she was supposed to shoot off at her retarded
right,
ass mouth. I
and
said
put her
retarded.
foot in
I
her
don't care
mouth,
who's mad.
and she did it
Yeah,
again
because
today.
yeah, we
She did
were
it
trying to
again
figure
today.
out.
That I had a
She did
fake
it again.
pregnancy. And I'm like, girl,
Mhm.
nobody's saying that but you and that troll account.
Yeah.
Even Bam's be saying some weird shit.
So let me just ask a question. Not knowing who this lady is, just randomly out of nowhere, Karen just wants to pick on this woman just out of nowhere. The woman has never said no videos about Karen or anything other than her coming in there and calling her KK on the thing. I'm gonna show it one more time so everybody see what we talking about, what was said. She's just assuming that Karen is trolling her based on something that she said Karen wrote. But all that was said in the chat, all that was said that day on that panel, that's what I spoke on. Well, it can't be what was said to Abril cannot be, girl, go sit down somewhere. All right, I think I heard enough of that. Cause this one, she just disrespectful with her tongue too, because she wanna be.
Shit, and we be going
Yeah,
back and forth, but she ain't. She's only repeating weird shit. She ain't everything that both of
right.
those trolls, the unknown, and Kai Hicks trolls accounts, are both definitely KK.
Mm-hmm.
She said verbatim what they said. So you told on
And we
yourself.
were trying to figure out who was coming at Abril and Senna so hard.
These troll catchers around here, they be killing me. We was trying to figure out, but I guess there's gonna be no receipts for this stuff. You could just call anybody a troll and it's okay.
And you can't tell, you couldn't tell us. Well, I'm gonna say you couldn't tell me that it wasn't Bam. But
Girl,
now it's like, oh,
right,
it's this bitch. Oh, okay, all
right.
right.
And that's why I said publicly, because I'm grown as fuck and I don't care how many shorts she makes with her weird ass and does all that. I
Wait
said
a
what I
minute.
said.
Did you say Senna?
Yes, girl, she's
One
Yeah,
become
of them trolls made a post, and I'm trying to remember. It had me, and it had someone named Senna, and it was saying that we were twins or something like that.
yeah.
And I
yeah.
looked at it, and I'm like, that lady's not ugly or nothing. So I'm not understanding what you're trying to
Mm-hmm.
say. She's a beautiful
No,
woman.
she's very beautiful
Like
and you're
what?
not
I
ugly
didn't
either.
get it, and I'm like, I
So
don't even.
She don't even realize what she said. She said that woman's not ugly or anything. So you saying that you you ugly? I can't.
it's
Know
giving
her. Why are they
jealousy,
doing that?
it's giving insecure, and it's giving stop playing with my character. That's what it's giving.
Wow.
Child, these people be weird.
Weird
They
as
are
fuck. And I'm like,
weird.
for you to even be sitting up there talking about Granny having a baby, and I'm like, girl, like, are you okay? Like, it just sounds so freaking weird. Like, you're just
Mm-hmm.
weird, and saying people have fake
I did not hear Granny having a baby. Am I missing something in this equation?
pregnancies when you clearly see ultrasounds being posted. Are you okay? Like, I made sure my birthday and shit was on there, so you couldn't say that that was fabricated. And you're still up there like you're a whole weirdo, like you're blaming fucking lovely of being sweet fragrance. You're a weirdo. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody know that that is not me.
She think you
We
she
done
think
had
you
a
sweet
whole me
Yeah,
and
fragrance.
Sweet Fragrance
girl.
had a whole beef core beef before. She was about to
So personally, um, nothing to do with Monica.
come down here.
You
She
know
can't
what?
possibly be me.
It's so much stuff I want to say, but I'm not. I'm not.
No,
Cause
listen, and
I'm
for
not.
look, and let me show
Mm-mm.
you how naive I am and how disconnected.
Nothing right there sounded naive. That sound like you've been somewhere listening to something. But I'm not. What I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna get engaged in the troll shit. Like, come.
I am. Girl, I didn't even know that KK and Bams hated each other. You seen the comment that I made? I was like, KK, what are you doing? Dick riding for Bams? I didn't even
Right.
know that they didn't like each
That
other.
Now you see
That's
her speaking the case, right?
how
Brill, I
disconnected I am.
assume that too. I'm like,
Yeah,
she
like,
must be watching and she picked up,
yeah, I'm like,
some a
I was
drag
so
or a dig.
clueless. Like,
Damn, whole
girl,
time she's stalking you.
I didn't even know
Hmm.
that Mo and Lovely don't get along. That's how disconnected I am. I'm
No,
connected.
that's how. No, it's not disconnected. Cause one, you was sitting in her room when she was talking hellish shit about me, so you had to ask her some questions. So at some point, you realize that there is something that is not working. If you, what I tell y'all about being good listeners, what you should have did when you realize that is never come back over here. But what I will say is that she didn't come over here and start no shit because she didn't ask me anything about what Lovely said over there. She only asked Lovely about shit about me over there.
Yeah.
No
But
shade,
we
but
don't get along because of Karen. Because I've never. She can't say what her reason for coming at me or having an issue with me was.
When you put my parents on your motherfucking channel. The moment you decided to put my parents and any kind of information about me on your shit, it's never gonna work. Man, listen. It's because of Karen. No, it's because of you. And then after you done did all of that, now you try to antagonize Karen with me. So you're going to speak on me, hope that it makes Karen mad enough, and she comes out here and says something so you could get attention. That's just like the, oh, I bet Karen not to say anything. You can see me if you know me. You can see me saying, this is not worth it. Hey, KK, fall back. This bitch is crazy right here. Now she gonna sit up here publicly and say, oh, I don't know why Monica doesn't like me. Cause it's the shit you done did to me. If you ain't done nothing to me, I would have nothing to say to you. You could have went back and forth with Karen forever. Maybe I would have opined on some things that y'all did to each other, but never for me to be like all into you. I spoke on the things you did that was in the public domain that was up for grabs. My parents were not up for grabs. You put them here. And you sitting around here talking about, well, it was because I did this and I did that. You're admitting on your own live streams all the stuff that you've done to me. And I'm not even saying anything to you. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. You engage in bad girl activities all the time. You believe that it's fair game on this free app, and I've let you have it. You're telling people I'm jealous of you. Never in a motherfucking day would I ever be jealous of the likes of you. Ever. Never. You're sitting up here, oh, she knows I called her that name because she calls me this name. And no, that's not how it goes. But if that's your story, I'm not going to interrupt my enemy when she's making a mistake. I just let you carry on. But to sit up here and honestly admit you don't know what happened, it began with you fucking with people. Because to be honest, the shit that I smacked you down on, that I did a double whammy on you about, you ain't really had nothing to say about that because you looked as foolish. You looked at foolish. But I never went to the extent that you went to. Oh, it's because of Karen. No, it's because you got a problem with Karen and you're trying to incorporate me in your problem with Karen. Because you're immature as fuck.
Much stuff I want to say, but I'm not. I'm not.
no.
Cause
Listen, and
I'm
for
not.
look, and let me
Mm-mm.
show you how naive I am and how disconnected I am. Girl, I didn't even know that KK and Bams hated each other. You seen the comment that I made? I was like, KK, what are you doing? Dick riding for Bams? I didn't even
Right.
know that they didn't like each other.
That
That's how
Abril, I
disconnected I am.
assume that too. I'm like,
Yeah,
she must be watching and she picked up,
yeah, I'm
some a
I was
drag
so
or a dig.
clueless. Like,
Damn, whole
girl,
time she's stalking you.
I didn't even know that Mo and Lovely don't get along. That's how disconnected I am. I'm connected to.
Yeah.
No
But
shade,
we
but
don't get along because of Karen. Because I've never. She can't say what her reason for coming at me or having an issue with me was, because the very first time I ever heard of her, she was speaking on something that had to do with me. And I didn't even know her. I
damn,
went on
like
Tommy
check in, like, are
Sotomayor's
you okay?
channel
Like,
and she spoke on. She went live
damn.
talking about it. I didn't even know her.
Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
evaluate
damn,
that.
like,
You go on Tommy Sotomayor's panel and make a fool out of yourself. Is that not content for anybody to make content of? But I didn't do that. No, I went in the room and she said something, and I was like, growth where? And then she made a video about me. So it's not even that I came back over here and said something about her. She was like, Moho, pull up. Pull up. You up here talking about me and Tommy said in my. I could have been anybody. He has a bigger platform than any of us. And you went over there and made a fool of yourself. And I sat up here and did some things, said some stuff. What did I say? I wrote in his chat. And I said to you from his chat, growth where? And the next day, we saw a video in your world about me. Then, this is how fake and phony this shit is. The following day, I am on a game show where people are going to win some money over at Kelly's. And because you were so fucking desperate for a bunch of coins, you was up there sitting on a platform, and you know what you didn't say? Not a motherfucking word about Tommy Sotomayor and anything. And I sat there big, bold, and bitchy. And I said, Everybody's like, you okay? I'm good, because where they show up and show out, they going to get this work. Bitch, you was quiet. Woo, let's just play the game. And we carried on like grown-ass women, like nothing was said. But you better ask the people, because they knew I was ready. Not even knowing what you had to say when you made the video, trying to call me over to you. Lovely, you don't want this shit from me. What you need to do is stay over there, mind your motherfucking business, and start keeping me out of your scenario. You got some shit with Karen, take that shit up with Karen, keep doing what you do, and she'll keep doing what she does in response, and y'all carry on. But carry on without me in it.
like, it's okay. Like, you guys need to understand that you guys can have multiple friends out here on the app. You don't need to fucking
Nah,
be
bro.
mean to
Nah.
people
Some people
because
is
somebody's
crazy.
talking to somebody else. It's insane. You guys are weird.
I
Mm-mm.
think it's weird
Well, y'all, I'm
energy
gonna get.
for grown women to feed grown women more shit. But I guess I'm saying that from a perspective of people seeing you in a room and you asking if I was married. So I just think, it's just crazy. It's crazy work.
Get down. I need to watch my show. I've been waiting all week for it to come on. Welcome to
Okay.
Dairy. But
Oh
I'll be
Lord.
listening still. You know what I'm talking about? It's about the clown.
Yeah.
Kid.
Well, I'm
I
glad
waited
you
all week.
I'm glad you came up and Abril was able, to get this stuff
Yes,
up off
me
her
too.
chest, and
Thank
because
you,
I
Lovely.
wow.
I'm
I
glad
still
Okay.
she was
needed
able to
you to
get
be
it
a
off
more
her chest, and I'm glad that this video was available so I could see her get it off her chest.
a little more clear though, because I felt like you left it a little bit too vague that maybe I might have said all that I
No,
didn't.
I don't know what because I didn't hear the whole part. When I
Oh
went to
yeah.
go listen, I had it on 1.25. I heard her, but I didn't know when it was gonna ever end, so I came back. But
Yeah.
but the only
Yeah.
thing I could say is that it's possible that I might have been live talking about Monica, and you may have just asked a couple questions. But you dragging her, no, that ain't happened. I ain't
Never.
never
Yeah,
seen it.
nah,
But I
never
be running my
happened.
mouth and I don't even be watching the chat that much. You know, every once in a while
Come
I
on.
glance down
Yeah.
when I get to
Well,
running my mouth.
look, that's something Lovely and I have in common. Because it'd be like
Mhm.
I said, this happened in the chat. I'd be like, I wasn't even paying attention. Shit, I don't know. But yeah, okay.
And people would be like,
Well,
"Well, you did see me because you responded and everything." I'm like, "I probably did, but I don't remember."
yeah,
But all
it'd
right,
be a
y'all,
lot.
I'm gonna go, and I'll
Yeah.
I'll still be listening a little bit, but I'm gonna watch. If it should be on by now. It should be on there. Do y'all watch it?
Okay.
Watch
It's
what?
so good. It's called Welcome to Derry. It's about the clown Pennywise. It's a whole series. It's so good.
What? Oh,
Mhm.
you know what? My
It's on
husband told me to
HBO.
watch it, and I
I,
told him I wasn't gonna watch it because I
I
don't do
get that.
scary stuff
I
like
won't
that no
You
more.
know, the
put
feeling
It's
is
so
anything.
good.
mutual. I don't even know none of these goofies from over there, and I'm not watching none of them. So I feel the same way. The feeling is mutual.
Good.
It is.
Yes. And the
Okay.
new episodes come on Sunday nights. But I'll still be
Mm.
listening. All right. Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Thank you for having me up.
No problem. Thank you for coming up here, Lovely.
Okay.
Um, Senna, I got you, sis. I got you. Abril, do you feel better? Do you feel a
Yes, I
little
do.
better?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I'm
I'm gonna
glad.
stop
Yeah.
now. And I feel comfortable about not speaking on dams, no matter till she talks to the damn cows come home. Her
Mhm.
and UP, I don't give a damn. Now I've said what I said, and if anybody still decides to
Mhm.
uh, distort my truth, that's on them. If you don't know my
Mhm.
character by now, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? But I have other things that I
Mhm.
need to be worried about, and I'm gonna continue to support and love who I
Mhm.
support. And like I said, I'm done with that whole situation. And Mo, I
Mhm.
hope you heard my heart, and I hope you asked for receipts and understand that never happened.
Mhm. Yep. We want some receipts. Hit the like button. Okay, make sure y'all hit the like button. But yeah,
Noted.
you got a receipt, put it up because that shit didn't happen. I can
Yeah,
say that.
and hit that cash app.
It didn't happen.
Bonds
Yeah,
Reality
hit the
22.
cash app. And we not allowed to mention Senna name with them people no more. Cause she don't watch y'all. Shit.
Right. And
But
Senna got smart. Senna
And we
got
don't
done
watch her.
and and stopped watching, and now she ain't involved anymore. And I wish I would
yep.
have listened, but but all this bed rest be having me way
Yeah.
too bored, and then I be sitting here going and looking at stuff
Mm.
that I know.
Get a hobby. Get a hobby. If shit got you way too bored, get a hobby, cause this will kill you.
I ain't got no business. So now it's
I
time
didn't
for me to
told you,
think back
sis.
in.
I didn't told
She
you.
I
done
know I'm
told you,
done.
but
Listen.
she let you up on the panel to engage in this shit. Man, with friends like these, you don't need enemies.
I'm done.
I love you so much. I know I'm the little sis, but sis, I had to be big sis this season. And it's like if you don't turn this shit up, no, I'm just playing.
I know.
But
Listen, and I am.
yeah.
I listen. If you notice, I turned it off for a long while, but then when
You
I got
did.
bed rest, then I started
Yeah.
like watching way too much. And at the end of the day, like I'm grown enough to know what and be responsible for what I watch. And I know that everything that
Mm-hmm.
comes out of UP, BAMS, and all their stuff is just meant to
Mm-hmm.
be toxic
How you
and
go from being
antagonize
just
you.
in people's chat to being the conversation piece for folks? Like, I mean, there comes a time, right, when you have to ask yourself, right, what is it that you've done to lead people to come looking for you? That's just just like a point of information. Maybe it's something to reflect on. Cause I know I would ask myself that if I was just in somebody's chat and I don't got nothing to do with none of this stuff, and I see some shit break out like this, I would be asking myself, how did I get in this?
So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
watching it, it means I want to be antagonized. So since I don't want to be, I'm done watching.
Yeah. Well, On that note, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I was up here clowning for a little bit, but I'm gonna hang it up because sister, y'all, and I don't want her being bothered no more. And I respect the fact that she can hit a panel and say I ain't never did XYZ because I be doing so much shit. I be up here scratching my head like I don't know, I might have did. I'm sorry, but
I don't know. I might have did. I'm sorry. Where we doing this at?
um, like she said, everybody ain't messy. Everybody ain't with the shit all the time, every day, all day. And I do feel a lot of innocent bystanders,
So if you feel like people are innocent bystanders, why would you put innocent bystanders in the crosshairs?
do get attacked. And I feel Abril is one of them. She goes wherever she want to go.
Okay, here's the
And
rule. You can go wherever you're wanted.
like she said, we've been friends for a long time. What Abril? What? It's been what, almost 4 years? Okay, like everybody love to say I'm controlling and this and that, and it's like I've never tried none of that with Abril. She ain't never tried none of that with me. She might, give her advice and be like, okay, you're gonna do what you want to do. I know that for a fact. Abril is definitely gonna give you the right advice, but she will not be with all that bullshit. She say, Vaughn, what you? Oh, I love you too, sis. I love you too. Y'all have a peaceful night. I'm gonna put that on the screen. Abril, you want to hop down? Cause I am gonna end the live. She say, I almost came outside the other night. Next time, oh Lord, yeah, yeah. Ugh, I don't want to talk about that anymore. um, I appreciate all the support, y'all. Please hit the like button, okay?
Well, she ain't post that
Um,
comment, but lady, I understand wanting to be down with people and stand up for people, though. But don't be coming out here. Be careful, cause somebody gonna get people sniped around here for no reason.
hit the like button, share the live, hit my cash app. I'm being accused of ruining relationships for money,
Um,
and
girl,
um, I will be trolling with that for all of 2026. Okay. So yeah, I hope
that's
y'all
some
enjoyed
fucked up shit.
tonight's show.
I have heard of turning some negativity around and doing stuff like that. Mm, 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 mm. It be the microwave Christians for me.
I hope you were able to laugh. And if you weren't able to laugh, I hope you were able to hear the heart of my sister. Okay, my sister. Okay, because she is the star, and I love her, and I love her and Senna dearly, y'all. So fuck these people. Okay, Abril. We will not allow
This
psychopaths to ruin our
this
mental
sounds
health.
like the Last Supper when you just know. This just sounds like the Last Supper to me. I ain't going into anything.
But yeah. So I'm gonna go now. Abril, you still up here? Yeah, I think she didn't hop down. And sometimes it takes a minute
Questions,
for the
comments,
avatar
concerns
to
from the
leave.
chat.
But I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. I was kind of all over the place. This kind of reminds me of my old lives, and I enjoyed it a whole lot. Like,
Wow. Look at other people's entertainment. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is my life, and I didn't enjoy not one fucking moment of it.
I haven't had a live like this in
Where you
years,
just
where
get to accuse people of doing shit, make accusations.
I go live and I'm just talking about nothing, and next thing you know, everybody's on the panel. So I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Tomorrow is Monday. Um, oh dang, I didn't get a chance to drop a hint for my trivia. So um
me just go back and find y'all Karen's video. Let me find y'all what Karen said. Just to.
Bro, you not brought the regular or something, man. Go lay down. Come into his life.
Again, here is what was said.
Uh,
Karen,
bro, you
the
not brought the regular or something, man. Go lay down.
Karen. That's all that was said. And if anybody knows what the Karen from Mo is saying, it's like stop, enough. That's it. Karen. But look at what the person wrote. I didn't even realize this until I went back into the replay to see what was said. Not me making excuses. Karen. Just understanding the bullshit. Miss, oh, did they find that guy guilty or not? They probably found him not guilty. Let me see. Hold up. What was the name? What was that? What's the name of the case? I'm over here on this BS. All right, he was found guilty. He's gonna appeal. He is definitely going to appeal because that is going to be an appealable moment because they didn't have evidence of premeditation. I just can't. Any questions, comments, or concerns from the chat? This will be the last call for alcohol. I ain't got nothing else to say on the subject of Abril other than me finding the receipts and inquiring and requesting the receipts. I will do that. Um oh, let me see. Um I think that's about it for me. On that, I say what I had to say to the people that want to benefit from it the most, and that's it. And I don't really have nothing else to do with anything else. But I see the script, and I don't want to be a part of any. I don't want to be a part of anybody's storyline when it comes down to their health. I don't want to be incorporated in that. Now, if I need to set a ticket for next September, just let me know. God willing, I'll deal with that next September. From here to now, I ain't got nothing else to say. John Frank, stop doing videos. Stop. First of all, you went over there and you wrote a video title called WARship, which made me come over there looking because I was like, ooh, um, in the middle of the day. And that's it. And videos have been locked down or put away, so I couldn't see videos and stuff like that. But this is Mo. I've got to go. I'm out.